What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again in this story time. Before we even get into the story, I want to give a shout out to Big Mike. Big Mike, you know who I'm talking about. Seeing you in the comments, man. And remember, I told you I watch your show every day, man. Tell Wayne I said what's happening. I watch your show every day, man. Listen, hey, like I said, I hate you had to pay that $120,000. But look, man, hey, you already know, but I'ma just let you know, Domini cheated on you, man, with Esteban. Hey, man, don't let her get away with that. But anyway, Big Mike, man, if you get this, if you watch this episode, man, look, man, get at me, man. Get at me in the comments. Get at me in my Instagram, which is da.ova.lord, the Overlord. Man, get at me, man. Man, holla at your big partner on this end, man. It would make my day. I don't care if it's an ongoing or just one time. Man, I want to get in one of them skits, man. Let me get in one of them skits with your big dog. You know what I'm saying? I fit in perfectly over there with Westside D and Rico and Ty and all of them. That old little thing they got going on. Man, I'm telling you, I would fit perfect over there, man. Man, give your dog a chance, homie. Give your dog a chance, man. Get at me, man. Anyway, but first and foremost, hey, man, thank you for your support too, homie. Good looking out. But anyway, man, back to the story. Man, look, this is a crazy one. This is a crazy one, man. And you know, some of the stories gonna be crazy. Man, this was going back up into the penitentiary. We going back up into the penitentiary, y'all. You know, it's wild. It's wild. Now, I observed this whole get down from afar because I don't got nothing to do with their shenanigans. But if it happens in there, you gonna see it. People don't know that prison ain't nothing but a big fish bowl. Everybody watching, everybody listening. And that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, ain't no secrets in there. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna know, people gonna talk. Men gossip too, you know? But anyway, man, I'm gonna start from the beginning, man. Man, this prison right here, it was known. This is one of their most maximum security prisons. But it was known for the administration catering to the homosexuals. They would cater to them. I remember when I first got to that prison, man, and after I told the story before, when I found I did a lot of time in the lockup in the hole. When I got out, they brought me to the shift office, and the captain called himself putting down on me. Told me, let me tell you one thing: if you put your hands on one of our woo, we gonna lock you up so fast you ain't gonna know what dinner tastes like. You know what I'm saying? And he did that because the prison I was in before that, I had kind of fired on one for just saying hi to me. You know what I'm saying? I was a little homophobic back then. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, to each his own. I ain't got a problem with them folks. They do what they do. That's on them. But anyway, so as time went on, I just looked out, I looked at regular people too, you know? Man, but this story right here, man, tripped me out. It's gonna trip y'all out too, man. Listen, the shift office job is a job that a lot of people really want because that means you in the shift office all day long. You got access to the captains and lieutenants and all the bigwigs, the sergeants, all of that all day long. You get to, you get the run of the whole prison because they giving you paperwork to take here, paperwork to take there, and they giving you, all type of stuff. Anything like if they might take something during a shakedown from people, you got action at getting it, selling it back to the people, or giving it back to the people, or keeping it. It's just all type of little perks when you become what they call a shift office runner, or either the sergeant's runner or lieutenant's runner. You know what I'm saying? So now here it is. We got big baby cakes. Hey, before we even go into this, do not get in my comments talk about these names. These are names that these people have got for themselves in prison. Now, of course, I'm talking about, two homosexuals. So, of course, they going to have these type, gay prison names. So, anyway, one was named Big Baby Cakes, and the other one was named Blowfish. Blowfish. You do the math on that one. Both individuals were really cool people. But now both individuals were big. Man, baby cakes stood about 6'3", might have weighed every bit about 320, 330. Big. Woo, big. Dark as an ace of spades, big old hands. But that was his name. Baby Cakes. Big Baby Cakes. Then here it is, you got Blowfish. Blowfish wasn't as heavy as Baby Cakes, but Blowfish was tall. Blowfish was every bit about 6'3", 6'4" himself. You know what I'm saying? Cool individual, kind of heavy set. I mean, not as heavy as Baby Cakes, but heavy too. Was over 240, 250. You know what I'm saying? Blowfish was weighing in at every bit about maybe 265, 270. Something like that, And both of these individuals, despite their size and girth, was fruity as I'm talking about as a orchard field of grapes and oranges. I'm talking about when they opened their mouth, you would not believe the voice that would come out. I'm talking about high-pitched squeal. Would have did Michael Jackson real proud, But they was cool people. If you needed something done, you could go to Baby Cakes or Blowfish and get it done. If you needed write-ups destroyed, throw it away. If you needed stuff transferred around the prison, a lot of stuff. If a lot of stuff that you need, you could go to them, pay them. They had a lot of pull with the administration. Captains and lieutenants and sergeants would do favors for them. Ice machine. Anyway, the captain, lieutenants, and sergeants would always do favors for them. Pay them, you know what I'm saying? And they knew they was able to go to them and like, hey, look, I need a disciplinary gotten rid of. And the powers that be, the police knew that they was getting paid for their services. And so, like I told you, in Alabama prison, you don't get paid. They don't pay you. You got to make your money on the ground the best way you can. So, they did what they did, especially if it was somebody that they really didn't have it in for with the disciplinary or whatever. They would go ahead and do they runners favors. Anyway, I'm talking about favors look, it was to the point to where, some of these captain, lieutenants, and sergeants was toting. They was horses. You feel what I'm saying? Then they would bring the pack in and they would give it to Baby Cakes or the Blowfish to take down to whatever inmate, whatever dude had the package coming. Oh man, it was a whole little system going on up in here, man, whole little system. But now, anyway, if you wasn't in the know or lived in the block, you would know that Baby Cakes and Blowfish did not get along. They did not get along. Now, when I first came to the prison, they was cool. They didn't have a problem with each other. But as time went on, they fell out over a dude. Even though we in prison, the same semi-same rules apply. People gonna get into it with significant others, lovers, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, Big Baby Cakes was messing with this dude. Little bitty dude. Man, look, the dude couldn't have been no more than about 5'10". He might have weighed a bill 65. But now, Big Baby Cakes was madly crazy about this cat, crazy about this dude. So now here it is. Sometimes when Baby Cakes would go to work on certain days, Blowfish didn't have to go to work or wouldn't go to work. Now they lived in the same block. So now here it is, unbeknownst to Big Baby Cakes, Blowfish on his off days would wait till Big Baby Cakes went to work and he would creep down in the cell with the little youngster, with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, people around the block, we seen it. We seen the shenanigans. We seen what was going on. But what we gonna get now, I dang sure wasn't finna get involved. Now, if somebody else got involved, that's on them, which somebody else did get involved because that's how the doo-doo hit the fan. But anyway, I knew Blowfish was creeping with this youngster for about maybe 2 months because I would see him ease down there and they would kick it in the cell all day. All day. So now look, man. Right before they knew when Big Baby Cake's shift was going to end and he would be coming back to the block, Blowfish would get up out of there, go on about his business. Go on about his business. I know y'all tripping on that name Blowfish. You could imagine how he got that name. Anyway. So look. Time going on. Somebody, now, I didn't know it at the time, but as time went on, what I'm saying, people talking about the incident, talking about how it went down and this and this, boom, found out about it. But now what had happened was somebody had eased up on Big Baby Cakes and told Big Baby Cakes, hey, look, your dude is sneaking around when you be at work, he creeping with Blowfish. Now, from my understanding, it was another one of the homosexuals that was in the block that finally went on and spilled the beans on the whole situation. Told on everything. Just, let Big Baby Cakes know, hey, look, they rubbing alcohol up in that cell when you go, So look, with Big Baby Cakes being a smart individual, he waited. He was like, okay, boom, I'ma wait. Now here it is. One day he go to work. Blowfish was off work again. Now Big Baby Cakes had already baked him a cake. He knew what was going to happen. He knew how he was going to enact his plan. So he went to work and he stayed gone. So now listen, when they do count time, you can't have movement up and down the hallway. You can't have that type of movement up and down the hallway. So look, that's Blowfish would be in the cell with this little youngster all the time and know when they locked down for count, he would just stay in his cell and count in his cell. Now, Alabama prison was loose like that. I mean, I tell you, we used to all be huddled up 7, 8, 9, 10 deep in a dude's cell playing poker. You know what I'm saying? The police would just, count us in there and keep on swinging, So anyway, Baby Case was not supposed to be able to move up and down this hallway during this time. So he got slick. Now, in case you remember from another story, it was 2 Baby Cakes in the prison. You had the regular Baby Cakes and you had Big Baby Cakes. Not talk about little Baby Cakes, the regular one, well, the one that I put into the first story. He lived on the other side of the prison. We on this side with Big Baby Cakes. But anyway, so what happened was Big Baby Cakes knew that if Blowfish was counting in the cell, he was not going to be able to come out that cell until that cell door popped open. And that wasn't going to happen until the count cleared. He made it his business to, after the count was taken. Now, when the count cleared, it's a time frame before it get to the police in the cube in the blocks to go ahead and let them out their cells. He shot down. Because he had, one thing I'm gonna tell you, Big Baby Cakes had power. He had more power in that institution than any other inmate in there. Period. I'm talking about for real. You had some police that stayed out Big Baby Cakes' way. The regular cadets, regular police, they stayed out Big Baby Cakes' way because he had the warden's ear, he had the captain and the lieutenant's ear. They catered to Big Baby Cakes. Anyway, so he made it his bit. He shot back down the hallway and got in the block and came into the block and came to his cell. Had the police roll the door. And they're off. I heard the hollering. I heard when the door popped, when the main door popped to come into the block. I heard it, but now I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm figuring, okay, if they pop in that door, somebody coming at me, count clear, we finna come out anyway. So I was sitting on the bed doing something, but now when I heard the first thing that let me know that it was some drama jumping off was the hollering. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, ain't this a bitch? Oh, ain't this a B? I'm like, man, what is that? I looked at my celly. I'm like, man, what? So I run to the door. I'm looking. From my cell, I can look down, but to the angle and see the cell that Big Baby Cakes and the youngster lived in, because they lived together. They was living together. So, man, look, man, Big Baby Cakes came up in there and went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He went off, y'all. He did. He went off. He like, man, you got this funky big old bitch in my cell. What y'all? Oh, man, you know, hey. It's going down. I look back, tell my celly, I'm like, ooh, man, check this out. Man, Baby Cakes done caught blowfish in the cell with that food. He like, what? He trying to run. We trying to get both our heads in the window. You looking around the tears. All you see is heads in the window trying to listen and hear. So the police in the cube, he hadn't, been aware too much. He hear the holler, but he hadn't got up and looked. So look, it's a bunch of hollering going back and forth. What you think you doing? I'ma kill you. I'ma beat your behind. I'ma whoop, whoop, whoop. So now you hear blowfish. Now, like I say, these two big old individuals. They was gay, but they was two big individuals. Now you hear blowfish hooping and hollering, talk about, don't put your hands on me. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. I ain't gonna do nothing to me. He don't want you anyway. And whoop, 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 and whop, whop, whop. Man, they going at it. They going at it. Next thing you know, they out on the floor. You heard what you heard the boom, 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 bumping and grinding, bumping and rumbling, tumbling, stumbling and blumbling. I'm like, man, whoa, I knew it, boy, it's going down. So the little youngster, little bitty dude, he run out the cell first. He get out the cell. He run out the cell. He turn around. He just looking back. He looking back. Man, them two big old giant behemoths, they in there, boy, moving some furniture. Man, they changing the landscape up in there. They knocking stuff around. Boom, 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 boom. So now the police in the cube, he come over the speaker thing. Man, y'all break that up and y'all cut it out. Man, y'all break that up and cut that out. Break that up and cut that out. So, hey, they not listening to it. I see him in there on the walkie-talkie. I said, break it up. Man, y'all better break it up before I hit the code. Break it up before I hit the code now. Now, he don't really want to hit the code because both of them got juice. But now, Big Baby Cakes, what I'm saying? Hey, he got juice around here. So, it kind of spill out onto the, into the day room. It spill out into the day room. Man, look, they fighting, but they fighting like girls. Man, they holding each other's shirt and they hitting each other and they hollering, oh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow. But now the blow, boy, I can imagine them blows look like they was hurting. Boy, they popping each other. Poop, pat, poop, pat, poop, pat. Okay, so now the police in the cube, he don't want to hit the code. He send the rover in there because it's two police. You got the cube officer and you got the flow officer, which is called a rover. The dope pop, bloom, bloom. The rover one in there. He come out with the mace. Y'all, man, get back. Man, get back. Man, get back for I mace both of y'all. Man, get back. I say get back. Now, Baby Cakes or Blowfish don't want nothing to do with this mace. They back up and they cussing each other out. Man, they calling each other all type of hoes and bitchs and low down dirty dogs and B, you ain't shit, and you just whoop, wop, wop, wop. Boy, they going off. They going at it and they going off. They just going at it and going off. So I'm like, man, I'm up there laughing like a big dog. I'm just, oh. Now the dude standing to the side. The police tell Blowfish, man, go to your cell. You don't even live in that cell. Go to your cell. Go to your cell now. So Blowfish walk and go back to his cell. So now you can hear the police telling Big Baby, man, what is all this about? What's this about? So Big Baby Cakes trying to tell the police that Blowfish was in his cell, messing with his man. They been doing it. He finally caught him, disrespecting him, and this, and this. So now the police look at the little youngster. He like, man, what's going on, man? He like, no, man, it ain't nothing, man. He just You can hear him talk about, man, he was just counting in there, man. So Big Baby K, you a MF lie. You low down, sorry son of a B. You this, and that, this, and that. So now they going at now the Rover police asked Baby Case, are y'all gonna be able to live together? Is this gonna be over with? Are y'all gonna be able to live together? So, Baby Case calmed down. He's like, yeah, we're gonna be able to live together. So Baby Case tell the little youngster, go on back in the cell. I didn't talk to you, we need to talk. So the police looked at the young dude like, man, you gonna be all right? You gonna be all right? So the dude like, man, he doing this like, man. So the police like, what? Can you go back in the cell? Do you want to go back in the cell? What? If not, I could go and send you to the shift office. So now he heard that. He already know that's a whole nother ball of wax right there. He like, man, I'm gonna be all right. So Big Baby Case like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You boy, get in the cell. Whoa. I'm like, dang. He got him a whole nother mama in prison. So they go in the cell. What was said, I don't know. What was said, I don't know. So boom. When the count cleared, everybody come out. You know what I'm saying? You can see some people going, that was cool with Blowfish, going to Blowfish cell, going to, going in there, talk whatever they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm just watching. I'm just watching. I ain't got a dog in the fight. So, I'm just watching I'm watching from a distance, just like, yeah, listening. So anyway, finally, Big Baby Case cell door open up, they come out. Big Baby Case go back to work. Yeah. So now, as soon as he go back to work, I'm watching. Blowfish act like he want to try to go over there to the dude's cell. The dude like, man, don't come over here. No, don't come over here. And boom the door, slam the door. Blowfish going about his business. So now, we thinking it's over with. Thinking it ain't nothing. It's just another day at the funny farm. You know what I'm saying? Another day at the funny farm. It ain't no thing. I done seen way worse. Man, way worse. Maybe if y'all go back and check out some other videos, way worse stuff than this behind this gay stuff. Way worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about to the point where So anyway, we thinking it's over. It ain't no thing. Another day at the funny farm. I say, man, about 2-3 days went by. About 2.5 days went by. The weekend came. Now, at this time, in the Alabama prison system didn't have that HBO and Cinemax and all that in there that you can watch. You get the regular TV all through the week, and then on the weekends they would give you two movies that they would go rent from someplace. You get one movie Friday night, and you get one movie Saturday night. Boom. Because it was late nights, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to lock down till 2 a.m. Regularly, you lock down at 10. Okay, so now Friday night it went by, and here it is. The dude and Big Baby Cakes, they got the part of the bench that they had already had. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that's that dude and Baby Cakes bench. Part of the bench right there. Everybody, basically had assigned seats. You been there long enough, you're gonna get you a spot. You know what I'm saying? I had me a spot on the back to the far left. You know what I'm saying? That was my spot. It had Overlord written real big. People know, don't get in my spot. Don't do it. The skin is tender and you don't want it tenderized. So look, they sitting there, boom, Friday night went by. I can't remember what the movie was way back then. Anyway, so the rest of the day, that night go by, Saturday come. Everybody do what they doing on Saturdays and kicking and having fun, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Much fun as you could possibly have being behind bars like that. Okay, so Saturday night came. It's movie time. Movie time come. Movie time came. Man, listen. I'm sitting in my spot. I used to live for the weekend. I had to see these movies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm crazy about movies. I love movies. I love to watch TV, and I love movies, man. So I'm sitting in my spot. The movie was going. The movie. Hold on. I'm finna try to tell you what movie we was watching at that time. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was one of them Fast and Furiouses. Fast and Furious 4, 5, or 6. 3, 4, 5. It was one of them. 3, 2, 3, 4. What? Anyway, I believe it was one of them Fast and Furious because I know it was a whole lot of dudes was talking about the boy Vin Diesel a lot around there at that time. But anyway, so look, everybody's invested into the movie, watching the movie. You know what I'm saying? The police there turn the lights down, a little low, just a little bit now. You can't put it too dark in there. Them Negroes will pull a stunt, and a stunt was about to be pulled. So anyway, sitting there watching the movie like it wasn't nothing. Now, what a lot of people don't know is in that world, in that life that they were living, feelings and emotions get caught up real bad in that life that they live in. You know what I'm saying? And to the point to where, they'll do something to each other. Man, look, Blowfish had took a sheet. He took a sheet and he cut it up in some strips, real long, and real thin strips, and he braided the strips up real thin. He braided like you plate the 3 and you braid it like a braid. And he had a long thing. Look what he do, man. He waited just as good till everybody was really deep into the movie. This how much he was hurt about not being able to creep with this dude. And Big Baby Cakes put them paws on his jaws a little taste too. So he wants some get back. You know what I'm saying? It don't make it, whether you man, woman, gay, transgender, no matter what you are, when somebody do something to you, you still want your get back. Point blank. That go for everybody, So anyway, he came out, he had it to where he had it like handles. He can hold the handles. He had it where, it had handles on it. And it was like a garrote. Garrot, a garrote. If y'all don't know what that is, go look it up. But anyway, man, he came and he flipped it around Big Baby Cake's neck and twisted it and pulled back. Now you sitting on a bench. And you got a back part. Now, big old dude like that, when he flipped it around his neck and pulled it and pulled back and with all his weight, he was finna choke Big Baby Cakes to DEF, to death. You know what I'm saying? Man, everybody jumping up out the way. Oh, man, what? Man, woo. So now, Big Baby Case got it and he hollered, but he can't make a whole lot of noise. So all you heard was Blowfish holler, oh, I'm going to kill you, B. You finna die. I'm finna kill you, B. So now you got dudes standing around like, hey, man, get the hoe up that hoe, man. Man, get that hoe up that hoe, man. That hoe gonna kill that hoe, man. Man, somebody get that hoe up the hoe. They way up on the top tier hollering for somebody down here to get that hoe up that hoe. Fool, you come down and get him off. Ain't nobody finna get nobody else business like that. I know I wouldn't. You feel me? Choking him. So now the little dude with his little old punk behind, he done jumped up and, oh, man, don't do it. Let my baby go. Don't do it. Man, listen. Blowfish wasn't studying what he was talking about. He was pulling for dear life. He finna, man. Big Baby Cakes was finna die that night, y'all. He was finna go. The upper room he was headed to. Quick, fast, in a hurry. He had a one-way ticket straight there. The police in the cube seen all the movement, all that fast movement to get their attention. He peeped out, being what happened. Y'all pretty much know the rest. He hit the code. When he hit the code, the police came in and they hollering, Blowfish, let him go. In Alabama prison, the police gonna usually call you by your nickname, what everybody else call you, because that's what they know you by. So they come in, and like I say, they was both runners worked up front with the police, so they know. So when the police run in, Blowfish, let him go. Let him go. Get up off of him. You finna kill him. Let him go. He don't want to let him go. He ain't studying that mess. He ain't finna let him go. He going for the gusto. He looking for the promised land. I'm kidding. Police come back with that baton. The flat, them long skinny metal ones where you go rat and they go an extended baton. That's what they call them. An extended baton or something like that. But the little skinny metal. What? He put one across Blowfish head. Whack! Didn't do no good. Whack! Whack! He had to give him 2 more. Man, Blowfish let go and went to holler. Ah! Whack! Whack! Then they went to macing him. Had to mace that big old fool to the floor. Because he finna get up. You don't know, tell him what he was going to do. I'm way over across the day room, boy. I'm watching. I'm over there by the shower. I'm like, whoa, look at this. Boy, we got a show tonight. Man, look here, make a long story short, man. They pick Blowfish up. Goose stepped him up out of there, took him to the infirmary because they got to get him stitches and take him to the infirmary. They end up having to take Big Baby Cakes to the infirmary too because his throat was hey man, boy did him something fierce. Man, listen, when Big Baby Cakes finally did come back, he couldn't even talk for weeks. I mean, I'm talking about after a few days, he was able to say a little stuff, but his voice was messed up bad for weeks. For weeks. Man, dudes was clowning. Man, dudes was clowning the little bitty dude. Man, you wasn't gonna help your baby, man. You wasn't go. You like, man, I didn't know what to do, man. Man, I don't know what to do. You know, basically, he was the girl in the relationship for real. But I didn't see Blowfish again till years and years later, about 10, 12 years later. In a whole nother facility. I didn't see him no more in that facility. Big Baby Cakes ended up coming back and boom. But yeah, man, that's their story, man. Look, those are some of the shenanigans that go on every day. Every day in that world. It's a cold world in there, man. It's a cold, cold world. You know what I'm saying? It can make you or break you, man. Anyway, man, it's me, man, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3, man. And do what, like I always tell you, man, at the end of the day, no matter what, please stay above ground. Peace. I'm out, man. What I represent, y'all know what's happening. The gangsters.